Miss Niambi Ayanna back with another video. Okay, so I'm sure you guys are a little shocked by the title because most of you have seen my last video where I showed you guys an unfurnished tour of my loft apartment. And if you haven't seen that, make sure to click the little eye icon. I believe it's over here, and check that video out. But I have a confession. This is technically my second apartment, and my very first apartment that I moved into, I was robbed. So if you guys are interested in hearing this quick little story time, then let's get right into this. Okay, so I really haven't discussed this course of events to anyone really, but last year around February, probably mid-February, I moved into my first apartment. I was just ready to move out, pack up, have my own space, and feel like I knew what I was doing. Mind you, I may not have done all of the research that I really should have done, and trust me, I learned my lesson. But I was super excited. I moved in just about all of my stuff minus my valuables and electronics. I took everything out of storage and I was good to go. But I was, I was transitioning between where I was staying and moving in while going to work. So it took a little while. I would say about a week when I was just moving back and forth, putting stuff in. My last day of moving in all of the heavy stuff, and I was about to move in my valuables and everything the next time I returned to the apartment. About 2 days had passed between the time that I moved things in and I was going back. So when I did go back, I put the key into the door to unlock it, and it already felt like it was unlocked. So I was really, hesitant about entering because I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know if somebody was in there or not. So I moved with precaution, and when I looked around, I'm the type of person, I know how my stuff is organized. Even when it's unorganized, I always know where things are. And I looked around and I was like, something's off. So in the corner where like the closet was, the coat closet, I see that there were some of my coats, 2 coats that were just laying on the floor. And that closet, I didn't even open it before I left. So I knew everything was off and I knew that somebody was in there. And then I noticed that one of my suitcases was gone and a few other items, but I was so like taken aback and I was shocked and I didn't know, I was just scared, honestly. So I called my mom really quickly because I was just like, I want her on the phone when I'm trying to look through. Mind you, the apartment was very small, but I didn't really want to make any steps to move anywhere else without feeling like somebody had my back. And I ended up calling the police. I had her on FaceTime, and I called the police to let them know what happened, and they came out really fast. I was still really shaken up and distraught. I let them know, they took down the report, I got the report number, and I was just ready to move all of my stuff. Like, I did not want to stay there. I didn't want the rest of my stuff to stay there because I still had a majority of my stuff there. And luckily, the officer that was there, I asked him, like, can you stay while I just pack up this stuff and put it in the car so I can go? And he was very considerate and nice, and he stayed with me. So I was able to move my stuff out the same day. It took a little minute because I didn't have any help, but I was just so thankful that I was able to move everything out and just have my peace of mind, basically. Later on, I realized what they took So in that bag that they took, it was just a bunch of belts, scarves, some cute thigh-high boots, and a couple sneakers, my bathing suits, and the one item that still bothers me to this day, my slow cooker. I bought it at Target. It was only $20, but it was the perfect slow cooker for me. I was super excited to use it and I never had a chance. And I'm just like, my slow cooker, out of everything that was in there. And I still haven't bought a slow cooker to this day because I'm just like, I have the perfect slow cooker. I don't want to buy another one. So if anyone wants to get me one, great, but yeah. So that was a very interesting process moving into my first apartment. And if you guys have more questions about the type of apartment that I moved into and the process of leaving that apartment, then make sure you comment down below and tune in for my next story time video where I will let you guys know the entire process of how to break your lease when you're in a similar situation like mine. And later on, I will share tips on how to find the proper apartment for you so that you won't have to deal with any of those shenanigans at all. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this story time video as much as I enjoyed making it. If you did, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Have any comments, questions, concerns, please leave them down below. And make sure to subscribe. Hit that subscribe button and that little bell notification next to it so that you won't miss any of my videos ever. All right, I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Dun, 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 dun.